All right, I love this segment, Gen Hex. Well, actually, because all these young guys are here. If they weren't here, I would say, well, then whatever. But, you know, tomorrow, this surprised me. Of course, it's always popular Saturday. A lot of people get married. But tomorrow, according to the Knot, whatever that is, I guess, is that a publication or devoted to weddings? Tomorrow is the most popular wedding day of the year. It's true. Now, a lot of guests are spending a lot just to go to weddings. Forget about what the couples and their families are spending just to have the wedding. But is it getting out of hand? You know, sometimes this could run into the hundreds of thousands of dollars for the guests. My audio wingman, Dion Baia, is here. Turning Point USA's Candace Owens. Fox News contributor Kat Timpf, and Campus Reform Media Director Cabot Phillips. Cabot, that's a lot of dough.
It's a lot of dough. You know what we need to do is make Skyping into weddings socially acceptable. It's so much money to fly to. I had 5 wedding invites this summer. If you could just live stream a wedding, and you can say, hey, everyone, you can watch. If you're really close, you should come. But everyone else who's like kind of friends with somebody, you should be able to live stream a wedding.
You have a lot of friends.
And that's because soon I bet you people will be doing that.
And I'll be gladly I'll do that. If I'm going to your wedding and I'm paying $500 to do the travel and hotels, you better believe I'm getting my money's worth. I'm
do you ever try to take it out of when you give the couple when you have?
Look, I'm going to one-up you by telling you that I am in for weddings this year, and I'm going to need a 3rd and a 4th and a 5th job because it's incomprehensible. I actually think the wedding culture has gotten grotesque.
Yeah.
The American culture of weddings, it's bratty. It's not about love anymore. It's about the relatives and everyone wanting to outdo each other. And I hate to say this because I know people watch me. And now everyone whose wedding I'm in is going to find this clip. But there's something about it that
send it to them.
It's like it's transforming the way I view people that get married.
I saw on my Facebook a wedding. This girl rode up on a horse-drawn carriage. Like, you are not Cinderella, and you need to relax. I will never have a wedding. If I do, it will be at a courthouse. I don't understand why people spend so much money just to get your extended family drunk and feed them chicken. I don't understand why it's worth it.
It has certainly become a racket. I am someone who, like yourself, is married, and we tried to keep it small, and I spent upwards of 20 grand doing that. And it is horrible because anytime you add the word wedding to anything, it adds about 3 zeros to whatever you're doing.
Well,
if it's a destination wedding or something.
No idea how expensive it is. Like,
do you ever take it out of the gift? If your expenses are so high, do you ever take it out of the gift?
No, it's just because you're not allowed to. There's something that's not socially acceptable about saying, hey, look at how much I've paid so far, and the engagements are getting longer.
You see, there's a whole level of this now in the 21st century where since we're international, you know, in the world, it's everybody you have to fly. It's not like you're just going up the road to like the local church or whatever. You have to go to.
Well, that's a brilliant segue to our next segment. Speaking of it, you have to fly. Southwest Airlines, guys, is changing its rules on emotional support animals starting September 17th. Only cats and dogs will be allowed. Royal Caribbean, by the way, is taking it a step further by banning all emotional support animals from their cruise ships. Kat, what do you think?
I'm going to let you in on a little secret, Neil. All animals, all pets are emotional support animals because there's literally no other reason to have one. It's not like they help you pick up around the house. It's not like they help pitch in for the mortgage. Everyone who has a pet has it for emotional support reasons. So I don't think that you should even need the little vest. I think all pets should be considered emotional support animals. You should be able to bring them with you wherever you want.
So a parakeet, a donkey, a pony.
I disagree vehemently. My prayers have finally been answered. I think what people don't understand about this debate is that there are people, I know that you need emotional support. There are people with real life allergies to these animals. I got hospitalized after an American Airlines flight because I'm deathly allergic to dogs, and a giant dog had sat in my seat before I got onto the plane. So while I try to appreciate, I'm a huge cat lover. I have cats.
Right.
I'm obsessed with my cat. I don't bring my cat on a plane because I understand people are
well, no, you raise a good
allergic
cat lover
to cats.
To want to ruin the fun for all of us, though. The real story here is that there are such things as emotional support cats.
Yeah.
Cats relish in our pain. They don't want to offer emotional support. They want to cause us pain.
I don't know what cats. Speak for your own cat.
But they limited it to cats and dogs, right? So the parakeet, some of the other ones that we're getting out of.
I find it crazy that Royal Caribbean is actually doing that because I feel like people who may have mental illness, people maybe on the autism spectrum, ex-military who need this for anxiety, who might need an emotional
support. But if you have a dog,
they're completely excluding them.
If you're not emotionally stable enough to fly a plane without an animal, then maybe you're not emotionally stable enough to fly a plane, period. That's in my personal opinion.
That's a good point.
But you can't exclude them from traveling.
If this
you know what I mean? I feel like then My
Give them their
sister
own
has
airline.
autism, so
Give
if
them
she
their
can't
own
get on a
airline.
plane, you're
So
telling
no
me that
more
she
of this.
can't
You see this?
now
You can't have a
go on
bird like
travel
this on a
because
plane.
of
You can't
that.
have
I'm
that.
definitely allergic to it.
I understand that.
No,
I
you
take
raise a
that
good
point.
point. You raise
I think
you
we
raise
need
a
to have
good
a
point.
medium, like Cabot said prior to going on, that maybe we can have, maybe an airline can come out where somebody,
Well,
you know,
Cabot's got issues because he's cheap
But
with his
I'll tell you
friends
another
at
thing. I will
weddings.
never board my cat or dog on a plane because they lose
die.
them. They die, and they're like, we'll give you here's a coupon for the next time we come. You know, for fly
Oh,
for free.
I'd be curious to get your take on this, guys. You know, Tesla's in a world of hurt right now. Do you guys like these? You know, they're supposed to be an environmentalist dream. These cars are beautiful. Electric cars. Tesla led the world in them, and now the company's in some great duress. And maybe the guy who founded it could be kicked out on his hiney for a variety of issues, financial and otherwise. Would it worry you? I mean, do you like this technology? And then worry that its future is in doubt?
You talking about Nikola Tesla, the guy who did the electric? No?
You're an idiot.
No.
Kat, what are your thoughts on this? If all of a sudden electric cars are endangered here and the company, a premier American company, is in danger?
Well, I think that being environmentally conscious is a good thing, but I also think that a lot of people don't want to go with an electric car for various reasons. You got to.
Well, they do. Their company sales are off the charts.
I don't know. I personally haven't driven in about 5 years, and I'm a terrible driver. So whether the car's electric or not electric isn't really my issue.
I hear the
I'm
cars
not
are
someone-
great.
Yeah.
But the issue is, you know, when I pass through Connecticut, I go past the Greenwich rest stop. There's about 12 of those pumps, but then that's the only time I ever see them.
That's what I was
And
gonna
you
say.
can't. It's
But
not like
it's
you can
more
plug it
popular than
into
it
a
used to
regular
be,
plug-in.
right?
I went to a Whole Foods, and all of the spots in the front, which are normally reserved for handicapped people, were reserved for the imaginary, eco-friendly cars.
And where were you?
Whoa.
Where was
I had
Leave
to
it to
park
Whole
in the bay.
Foods.
I had to park in the back because all of these imaginary,
In
non-existent
your gas
cars.
guzzling
Yes.
vehicle, no doubt.
Look,
Yeah.
it's been an unfortunate week for Elon Musk. You know, I hope he comes back. He's been very vocal about it. I'm sure he's going through a lot. Brilliant man, and I hope to see something come of it that's productive.
But some people are so associated with their company. In the old days, Steve Jobs with Apple, this guy with Tesla. If something happens, does that change?
I think people our age view many people do Elon Musk as this legendary figure, as this almost a Batman type figure.
Yeah.
And if he separates from Tesla, I think that the the popularity ratings for Tesla, at least in the millennial generation, is going to
Did
go down.
Apple,
It's
did
gonna take
Apple
a hit.
taking a little dive after
Right.
Jobs? Yeah. Oh, this means you're wrapping up. I can tell.
Yeah, it did.
I can tell the shuffle.
I like the Batman. I like the Batman analogy because he had a gas guzzling car. If you
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
about it,
It was
you
a-
know.
yeah, it was a
It's
future
not
Right.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to thank you. That was really
Thank you,
interesting.
Neil. I have your emotional support, dog.
Holy Toledo. I need emotional support from you.
I know.
All right, that'll do it. The 5 is now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Juan Williams, along with Jedediah Beulah, Jesse Waters, Dana Perino, and Greg Gutfeld. It's 5 o'clock in New York City, and this is The 5.